Hi. How's it going? Okay, y'all are gonna have to let me know, as always, about audio levels and everything. We're trying something different. I'm gonna do a Tuesday talk, but not in VR. Don't tell anyone, okay? This is gonna be our secret. But we're gonna see how it goes. All right. Index was actually here first. Like, popped in, said first, and then just... Sydney, hello. How are you? Hello. Index was here like very first, popped in, was like, hope stream goes well, gotta go. Just wanted to say hello, so I gotta give credit where credit is due. Also, we had some offline follows. Much appreciated to all the offline follows. But yeah, hope you're all doing well. Amber, I see you there as well. I thought it was Sunday. Not quite. Not quite Sunday, but hey, that's okay. Our weekend, you know what? As long as we feel the weekend energy, it's still the weekend. So, let me get all my my windows in order. This is new. I don't normally stream like this, so this is kind of different. There we go. Plant Greg? Yeah, you know what? I thought since we're changing up and doing 2D instead of 3D tonight, I should bring you all to a familiar environment. So, hopefully, hopefully the change isn't quite so drastic. Sydney, thanks again for that. Hello. I hope you're doing well. How am I? I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. I hope you are. How am I supposed to tell if you're drinking? Okay, so my face does do something weird when I drink. I'm gonna drink right now. I'm gonna put a cup up to my face. My mouth does this weird like jittery thing, which I haven't figured out how to fix. Here we go. Ah. Did you not get sound with the hello? Did you not hear the hello? That does not look right. I know, it's kind of funny, isn't it? I'm still learning it. Let me see if I can do a test redeem on the hello. Let's see. So y'all are not hearing that. Not at all? Okay, that's good to know. We're doing some live testing. Do I mean hello? I do. All right, hold on. I'm gonna hit one more. I think I've solved it. Let's see. Hello. How are you? Did y'all get that one? Was it deafeningly loud? Let me know. Mr. Body. Oh, the live 2D today. Yeah. I thought we'd change it up a little bit. How you doing, Mr. Body? Hope you're doing well today. Also, Chill, hello to you. Everyone, welcome. Welcome to this week's Tuesday Talk. And the very first Tuesday Talk with a 2D avatar. We're not even in the VR chat category. We are, for the first time, in the just chatting category. I have no idea what to do. Do you all? Do you know? Because I don't. Oh, goodness. I have to be honest. It's so much easier. I'm at my desk, and it's a standing desk, so I have it like upright right now. So I'm standing and just waving my arms wildly at the computer screen and this little camera. There's no trackers on me. There's no like massive headset. It's so nice. Anyway. Sorry, it's a lot of things that it probably looks very similar for your perspective, but for me, it's like life-changing. Okay, heard it that time. Perfect. Find out together. Exactly. We're live testing together, so they are no longer. What? What? I don't get it. It went right over my head. I'm sorry. Y'all know how I am. We're gonna rock some of the lo-fi today, I think. So, y'all, I tried recording the background on like a 1-minute loop or something, so I could just like play it. I want you to know the particles must be entirely randomized because I could not find a successful loop. Like, at no point can I get it to loop. So I am currently, I am in VR chat and in like first person mode, and my avatar is just standing staring out the window, and I'm just capturing their perspective, and then I'm using that as the backdrop for stream. That's how creative I got to make sure we had Plant Greg. I just want you all to know what we went through. Oh, instead of 3D daspra, we have 2D daspra. Okay. Okay. I didn't know if this was like a Ed, Edd and Eddie reference, you know? Double D. If you know, you know. Yeah, we haven't done this one in a while. I've been changing it up. I hope to continue changing it up, but this one's definitely a classic. I thought it would be... Did you just call me old? What? I mean, that's why the hair is all white and gray. Hey, cheers, everyone. I feel like I should look away from the camera before I drink. Yeah, there's definitely some gray in there. Do you see it? Or maybe that's just highlights and lowlights. Maybe that's more just highlights and lowlights. Hard to say. There's definitely some like lighter and darker areas though. Oh man. See, it gives you something new to have some fun with. Y'all, I am so excited. I am going to reference this several times tonight as different people cycle through. So if you all are like hearing the same message more than once, I'm so sorry. But so I'm going to be, we're going to start over because we never beat it. So Thursday, since we finished the 3 Donkey Kong games on the Super Nintendo, I want to switch it up a little bit. So now we're going to, also, I think I'm going to get rid of the... Nah, I'll let the what song is playing hang up there for a little longer. Thursday, we're going to revisit the Super Mario RPG, but the remake on the Switch. We had a lot of fun when we were playing that earlier. We just did like a one-off stream where we played it, and that we never beat it, right? So we're gonna revisit that, have some fun with it. And then, I don't know if you all saw, but... I threw an announcement in it was late last night, early this morning, I don't remember. But I threw an announcement in the Discord that we're going to be having a 12-hour stream. I know. 12-hour stream. I'm just as excited as you are. So it is in, let's see, when was it? March 24th, which I believe is it's someday. It's a Sunday. We're gonna have a 12-hour stream beginning at 1 p.m. Eastern. Okay, it's gonna be the longest stream I've ever run. I am so excited. It's gonna be Baldur's Gate. I think we're gonna have a full lobby of people, and the plan is to open up Twitch chat integration, and you all will vote for everything. The only thing that I will do ahead of time to save us some time is I will go ahead and have like the physical characteristics mostly generated, because otherwise we're going to be doing character creation for like 3 hours, right? So I'm just going to kind of like bounce through that fast, but then you all will get to pick like class and abilities and all that stuff. That'll still be for up to chat, and then all dialogue options are going to be voted on by Twitch chat. I am so excited. I am convinced that we're going to die several times. So have to put that one up on the second screen. Hey, no worries. If y'all are, if you and Shadow are busy with other plans, because that'll be a weekend, you know, maybe y'all will be off doing something fun. But, yeah. God forbid we waste 3 of 12 hours. I don't know if I want to go through that, and I don't know what sort of character are y'all gonna try to make me play. I was thinking about just trying to get like as close as I could to recreating like the stream avatar. You know, like try to find the same hairstyle and all that and just kind of recreate that and then go from there. I'm really excited. So I think at the moment, it seems like Hotch is going to try to be on board. So I think Hotch is going to try to be there. And I think Airy is pretty interested in being there. And then I'm working on like one more possibility. And then we'll have a full party of 4. I don't think we're going to run any mods. We're just going to kind of see how it goes and have a good time with it. Can you make them 2 feet tall? I could play a gnome or a halfling. I don't know exactly. I think they're around like 3 feet. Maybe that's what we have to play. Maybe we'll set up some polls ahead of time and like in the Discord server and let folks vote on not short enough. What do you mean? What do you mean? My goodness. There's also a possibility if we can get into the game. My brother, my IRL brother is supposed to play games with me Friday, and he was like, do you want to stream some Helldivers? And I was like, oh. So we'll see if we're both feeling that on Friday. That would be earlier in the day though. Probably like 2 or 3 p.m. Eastern. It will be daspra. It'll be great. I think I need to get some kind of a cup that appears. I need to have like a hotkey so I can just press it so a cup just appears in front of my mouth. That way I don't do the creepy face. Oh goodness. How's everyone's week been though? You know, it's been a whole 7 days since the last Tuesday talks. And the weekend streams were fun, but there wasn't as much time to catch up, so. Anyone did anything exciting or anything exciting on your books? Set up all my reminders for upcoming streams. Oh my goodness. I appreciate that, Sydney. That's a lot of reminders in the phone. Or whatever calendar you use, I should say. Doing all right, getting over being sick. Oh my gosh. Mr. Body, are you okay? I know you said getting over it, but was it like a serious sickness? On here and Discord? That is commitment. Yeah, I like to do the Discord events as well because it adjusts for time zones for people, which is so nice. I think the Twitch one does the same, but I don't think as many people know about the Twitch schedule tab. It sends me notifications when you're streaming after setting the reminders. Nice feature. Y'all, I have to put reminders in my phone a half hour before stream to remind me that I'm supposed to be streaming. And sometimes they don't work and I still forget, like the other day. My mind is weak. That's all I gotta say. I got a new phone and it woke me up by announcing the weather and the stock market. What? Good morning. Today there's a high possibility of scattered showers, coupled with 60-degree Fahrenheit weather. In the afternoon, you can expect partially cloudy skies. The dew point will be around 45, humidity 60%. And make sure to bring a jacket for the evening commute, as the winds will be coming in from the north and it'll be chilly. Stay tuned for weather on the 8s. I don't know. I forgot the stock market. The S&P and the Dow, that's all I know. No idea. I couldn't do anything with that. Worked over the weekend. Friday and Sunday were good days. Glad to hear that. Saturday night was just awful. What in the world happened? chatting when there's liberty and democracy? I know, Bacon. I'm so sorry. Bacon, I have failed you for the last time. How's it going? Are you spreading democracy and freedom and enjoying a cup of liberty? Just like, why is this thing talking to me? Why will it not be quiet? Cease and desist phone. You have to know like the secret like combination. That's what it is. It's like an alarm in the morning. And you have to know the combination. You have to be awake enough to turn it off. My goodness. You just finished? Mr. Body, have you tried Helldivers? You just finished spreading democracy? Liberty? Spreading economic dependency? What in the world? Yeah, I think we may, I see, I see. Maybe you're spreading your economic independence. Hmm? But hey, don't work too hard. It's not fun to work too hard. Yelled at, screamed at, and cussed at by customers for 6 hours. What happened? People are so... I think everyone should work a customer service job for like half a year. And I think that everyone in the world would treat people a little better in the customer service industry if they knew what it was like to be on the receiving end of all that nonsense. I'm sorry you had to deal with it. Mr. Body, what's your take? You know, on the game, when you're able to get in the game, what do you think about it? Personally, I am blown away by it. And that's not just a reference to orbital strikes and eagle strafing runs. Like, I love it. I'm a huge PvE, you know, cooperative. Oh my gosh. I've been able to get in every single time I've won it, except when I'm trying to stream it. So of course, we were doing peak hours. It was like Saturday night, 9 p.m., right? Oh, that was a mistake. I think we played for like an hour before we crashed out. Either customer service or armed forces. True, true. I've been thinking about... I may stop playing music in the background on the talks. How many of you are listening to your own music in the background and basically ignoring the background music I have on stream? You're not gonna hurt my feelings. This is just like a little poll. Or do you enjoy the music? Let me know. Let me know what you think. This will not be a deciding poll. This is just like data analysis. People were just in a bad mood, I guess? Okay, okay. I had rude customers and again was yelled, screaming. Yeah, I don't know why people get like that. And sometimes I think they feed off of each other. Like if they come into a room and someone's just being all grumps and, you know, they're like, oh, I'm grumpy too. And it's like, what in the world? Don't you dare. All right, that is a hard no for removing the music from Green. Also, Green, how's it going? I hope that you're doing well today. You had a good week? I know you stopped by streaming on the weekend, but we were so focused on not dying, we didn't get to chat as much. Who pulled up? Well, someone made a poll. I'm listening to a loud HVAC system. Oh, make sure you're wearing some ear protection. Rhythm game, leave me alone. No. It's just, I'm just curious. Like, is the audio like interfering with people? You know, is it just in the way? Because if it is, I could turn off like the music here, and I could just be listening to like jams that I want to hear that would otherwise risk like copyright issues. But then, you know, I could just jam out, and you all could jam out to what you wanted to jam out to, and it, you know, we would all have like a. Have you ever seen like a silent disco? Where everyone has like headphones on and they're listening to their own songs and dancing to their own beat. They're really cool. They look weird if you're not part of it, but they are really cool. I was watching YouTube videos before you started streaming. Nothing playing in my background except for the stream music. Okay, okay. It's a power trip. I could see that. I could see that, Bacon. Yep, Amber, I'm right there with you. It frustrates me so much. I will go out of my way to be extra polite to like a customer service employee if someone was just being really awful to them. Because it's like, or I'll be like, you know what, you're doing a great job. Like, I will outright say like, that was not your fault, and you're doing great work. And I hope that your day gets better. Like, I have definitely done that. It's going. Oh. Hopefully it gets better, Green. I am so sorry, Sydney. Harry! Hello! You're asleep? I tuned in as soon as you were talking about a poll. Did someone say poll? Yeah, but the other kind of poll, Bacon. P-O-L-L. I don't think I have a P-O-L-E in this house. Ensemble Stars music? I hadn't heard of that one either. Ooh. Oh my gosh. Hi, Juicy. How's it going? Thank you so much for that hollow. Ooh, woo. I really appreciate it. Is it too loud? I'm so sorry. Oh no, I'm gonna fix it. I'm so sorry. How loud was it? It was clearly very loud if you all reacted. Mushy's not even here to like react. All right, I'm gonna hit myself with another ooh to test it. Ooh. Oh my god, it is so loud. I apologize. Yeah. I see that. Sorry, there's some changes to stream clearly. I apologize. Oh, we'll do one more. Ooh. Is that more reasonable? That seems like it's more in line with my voice, so. Let's see. Poll results are in. 3 of you voted that you were listening to stream music. 1 of you voted that you have me muted. And 1 of you voted that you're asleep. Well, informative poll. I appreciate it. Thanks, mods. Y'all make the world go round. Don't know what I'd do without you. Sounds fine to me. Yeah, I bet you like it all loud. I didn't think it was loud, but I heard it better than the hello. Yeah, the hello is a little quieter. It is definitely a little quieter. The ooh is like, ugh, so cringe. Anyway. A new phone? Oh, do you have like the, what is that phone? The Samsung Flip folding smartphone phone? Do you have that one? I know someone who has that one. The Flip 3. I can look stuff up immediately now because, yes, this phone stresses me out when I see it. I'm just convinced it's gonna break all the time. I just get stressed watching people use it. It has a port. The only thing is they had to get rid of flicks. That's not bad. Almost 2.5 years. That's longer than I thought it would make it, so well done. Juicy, are you over at work? The novelty. Yeah, and then if you get a case for it, like the whole thing is that it's supposed to be small, but there's only like very specific cases that they even make for it, right? And the cases make it so much larger because of the nature of how the cases work. Oh, nice. Smaller than I remembered. You miss sassy hang up flip phone. When you just ended a call and you're like, pop! I don't want to talk to them anymore. There was something very like dramatic about being able to just slam a flip phone. Yeah. It was one of the selling points. That's such a good selling point. I miss being sassy with my phone and dramatically hanging up on people. Yeah, we're vibing. This is good conversation. I'm not like, yeah, I'm not so focused on like, is my headset on? Is my tracking right? I'm just staring at chat and just having a good time. This is great. I could get down with this. I'm also seeing that I blink a lot. That's been weird. It's okay though. Also, every time I laugh, apparently I close my eyes. I'm learning a lot about my own face. Okay. Ari, before you got here, we were talking about the possibility of a 12-hour Baldur's Gate stream. I said that you might be in on it. Hey, fuck you! Oh yeah, just pulling the phone around and clicking the big red in call. Nowhere is fun. Nowhere is fun. Ari, we were okay. So for folks who missed it earlier, we were talking at the beginning of the stream about I have put for the first time ever I've put a 12-hour stream on my schedule. It's March 24th, which I believe is a Sunday, beginning at 1 p.m. Eastern, and it'll run until 1 a.m. Eastern or until I die. And the plan is to play Baldur's Gate 3 and to open up chat integration so that you all make all the choices in the game. So all the dialogue choices. I also want you all to choose like the class that I play, you know, the class abilities, all the subclasses, all that. We're going to open all that up to chat. The other people who are playing with me, they'll just get to build whatever they want. We're not going to like vote on every person's character. But Ari, and everyone in chat, but especially Ari, we were trying to figure out if it would be better for me to go ahead and make the character ahead of time instead of spending like 3 hours having chat try to decide every single like hairstyle, eye color, you know, yada yada yada. I thought maybe just try to recreate as close as possibly the stream avatar and then let them choose class. I don't know. What do y'all think? Gnome daspra. That's what I said earlier. I could do a gnome or like a halfling. Honestly, I definitely. I'm the right height, no doubt. It would not be modded. It would just be a regular run through. I agree. I don't want to spend forever on do a poll the stream before that. We could do that. And I was also mentioning we could also just do a poll in the stream Discord server. Like throw up a bunch of options, We could even like preemptively go ahead and poll like what class do people want to see me play, all that, and then I could already have the save file with everyone's characters pre-made. Like just the first moment you get out of cutscene, we could save it there and then just pick up stream at that point and have everything that people voted for already in place. Let's see. It's Momo! It's fair advice. What does poses in Spanish mean, though? I don't know what that means, but hey, how's it going? It's a strong opener, Momo. I appreciate it. You've arrived fabulously, as always. Hope you had a good day. Broad stroke, the fine customization? Could do that. Poll race, class, physical extremes, gender. Yeah. And I could just kind of fill in the gaps. Always big with the entrances. True. It's something that we always respect about you. 3 a.m. for you? Dang. Yeah, you got to start thinking about bed. Doing good over there? Glad to hear it. And I'm doing great. We were talking about how satisfying it is to hang up on a flip phone, like the SAS, you know, when you just get to slam a flip phone. And then we were also talking about a little Baldur's Gate. What did I do over the weekend? Oh, let me tell you, it was a great weekend. So on, what day was that? On Friday? So hold on, I'll start with Thursday, right? Thursday we had the Donkey Kong Country 3 stream. Friday I had something early on the day Friday. I forgot. It was such a busy weekend. I've forgotten what the first thing was. But anyway, oh, that's what I did. I drove home Friday to see my parents. By the way, I passed along the hellos that you all asked me to pass along. So Momspra and Dadspra said hello back. They were happy to hear from you all. But yeah, I spent the day with them and then like spent the night. We had a wonderful dinner. Dad put some like pork chops and steaks on the grill. Oh, they were so good. So we enjoyed that and just spent a lot of time together. Got up pretty early Saturday morning, had breakfast and lunch with them. And then I hit the road back to my place because Saturday evening I DM'd. So, you know, I'm a DM at 2 different tables. So I DM'd for 4 hours on Saturday. Then we streamed Helldivers and Void Crew. And then after that, I went and played Star Trek Bridge Crew with some folks in VR. Then I went to bed, and then I got up, and then I DM'd for the other table for 4 hours. Then I played some more Helldivers. Yeah. It was a nice weekend. Just a lot of good, wholesome, fun things, you know? Yeah, Momo, right? Slamming the phone, that snap sound it makes, such a good feeling. Yeah, Ari, if you want to, I mean, don't feel like you have to, but I mean, if you want to, you're probably a little more creative about it than I am. We do have, which bot is in there? Me6 is in the premium version of Me6 is in the stream server. And so it may have built-in polling options that would be easier for us to use. I don't know. But just something to think about. Yeah, Momspra and Dadspra. They were doing really well. It was nice to see them too. I hadn't seen them since the end of December. Which is time just has a way of slipping away from me. So it was really nice to reconnect with them. Ah. But yeah, like I said, I'm really excited. I don't think I've ever streamed for longer than like 4 hours, maybe 5. So I have no idea how a 12-hour stream is going to go. I may just totally... it may be more than I can take on. I don't know. But there's only one way to try. And that's to try.
Someone say tea.
Ooh, a little tea? Cheers. I think it looks like I'm drowning while I'm drinking. I think that's what the avatar looks like. It just looks like I'm like... Rhythm game over. You have my attention. No, please. I want you to enjoy the gaming. I can just be background noise. I'm just like, wah, wah. In the most critical moment when you're trying to focus, I just start shouting. But yeah, I'm pretty excited. If that goes well, sleep stream. Sleep stream? All right. A sleep stream. I'm trying to think. I just don't think that would work as like a... I don't know if a sleep stream would work with for like a VTube style avatar or even like the VR chat avatar, right? The 3D one. Like I guess I could put all the trackers on and you all could see me like wiggling around, but we'll probably do it like a week before the stream, if I had to guess, Ari. That way it's like builds a little bit of hype around it, you know? Because it's still a ways off. It's like a month out. But yeah, we can generate a list. You and I can just, I mean, because you probably played more Baldur's Gate than I have. You and I can sit down and generate a list of like things that would be worth polling everyone on. Lurking. Excellent. Excellent. Have a safe lurk, Bacon. There's energy in it, and I was only completing the daily lives. I see. You can play with no energy, just don't want it. Does it make it harder? Is it like the energy is like a little like boost in power, and then it gets really hard to play without it? Time for fan art. Whoa, we could do like... Oh, maybe we should do it 2 weeks in advance then. Because we could do... I don't know. I got to think about that. That would be pretty cool. Get an EP asset? I'm just going to start saying sleepy. Every time I say EP, it feels weird. I know it's supposed to be cute, but I'm just not cute. I've seen VTubers just throw blankets over their models and have their... Oh. But then how would you see if you like played a loud noise and startled me awake? Isn't that the point? Is people like donate bits and then play incredibly loud sounds over speakers? That's all the sleep streams I've seen. Oh yeah, I guess we could just set it up and have the poll open for a while. That's also, it doesn't have to be like, you have 24 hours to complete this or the message will self-destruct. Okay, yeah, we'll keep it open for a while. Maybe, actually, Ari, we're already scheduled to have some time together later this week. Maybe we should add that to the agenda as like part 2 if we have leftover time. You've almost finished the modded playthrough? Oh my gosh, you just started. Oh, you had the good dinner? How was it? Was it as good as you remembered? Just effects drops. Oh, okay. That's fair. So does it have like loot? Like the drops, is it like loot that makes you like more powerful or more effective, or is it more like cosmetic stuff, or what are we talking? Cool. Ari, if you don't mind, will you just drop a reminder somewhere that we can both see it so that we don't forget to have this chat? Because you know how my memory is. My mind is weak. It was so good. Oh, I'm envious. My dinner was okay tonight. I had Five Guys. Like the burger place. Hey, I had to clarify. Good thing Mushy wasn't around to clip that, huh? Leave it in our DM. Perfect. I appreciate it, Ari. Yeah, we can get it up there sooner, and yeah. And then folks could have time to like look through the game if they're not familiar with it. You have cards that you use when you play that effect, and your score adds to how you play. And the items it drops are stuff you use to power up the cards. Oh. So is it like, it's a rhythm game, but it has a card element? Is it like a card deck building, like roguelite kind of rhythm game? It sounds interesting. At once? Well, I had to split it up. I couldn't handle all the Five Guys at once. Yeah, it is really good. It wasn't as good as your dinner though. Thanks, Ari. You're the best.
Wow.
That wasn't sarcasm. Why are you wowing?
Why do you hate me?
I don't hate you. What do you mean? Oh my gosh. Okay. I give up. I was trying to be nice to Ari, and this is what I get. I love that face when I just look at chat. Wait. It's so good. Like when I'm looking straight on at the camera, it's like, it's like a little happy, but then it's like, not the Lapras side eye. Get out of here. Get out of here. The one with the long neck too, You remember the one. There's a group of like 40 guys from different units. They have different cards and keep getting new ones, okay? You use those and it just changes the models that are used in the MV to the characters of the card. And depending on the color power of the card, it changes the score. It just be what it be. Hey, I can respect that. Sometimes games, they're like, you know what? We're doing our own thing. Don't put us in your categories. We're here to be unique. I like that. I know exactly what you're talking about. Kind of looking over the side, looking back. Man, I'm enjoying this little bit of lo-fi tonight. Harris Heller did a good job with all this stuff. For folks who don't know, on this playlist, like I know I reference it regularly, but like they're still adding more content to this playlist. It's up to 465 songs, which is roughly 17 and a half hours of like DMCA free lo-fi music. So you can put it in like a YouTube video, or you can put it on a Twitch stream or whatever, and it's Free to use. Not bad. Oh, Ari, did you hear how I was getting the background? Speaking of, hi YouTube. Amber. I think you're the first person to say hi to the VOD channel. Oh, did you? Okay. You're the first person a second time. I'd have to watch the VODs tonight. I gotta go back and watch them all. Hey, they're usually online within about a day. Like, less than 24 hours of a stream. I've already got them uploaded because there's like this nice auto exporter off of Twitch. So I export it, and then once it's done processing, I just put it live. So it's kind of cool to see like a backlog of the streams there now. It was sad to see all the old ones go. We don't have to worry about that anymore though. And there are some great clips emerging. Oh my god, some of the Lethal Company clips from the other stream, they had me, my sides were hurting. I was laughing so much. Is that Panda? Hello, Panda. How are you? Wonderful to see you today. Got any plans for this week? Yeah, I've got some. Actually, this week's gonna be great. It's a pretty light week in terms of my work so far. I better knock on every piece of wood around me, but it's a pretty light work week. So tomorrow is a sleep in, so I don't have to get up super early. I'm pretty grateful for that. So I'll probably I'll probably play video games late into the night after stream tonight and just clown around, you know? And then I got work tomorrow, and tomorrow is like a 12-hour work day. So it's going to be tomorrow will be a long day, but it'll be okay. Wednesday is date day. I love date day. So I'll be spending several hours with my partner on Wednesday. And then Thursday morning, 12:30, we stream Super Mario RPG. Let's go. Friday, I'm supposed to play games with my brother. We may stream that. The current plan is Helldivers 2. Let's go. And then the weekend. I think there's another stream scheduled for like maybe Saturday morning. I don't remember off the top of my head. And then I have to work. I have to work Saturday and Sunday. So the weekend's kind of shot. But there's a lot of good things in between now and then. That was a long-winded answer to your question. I'm sorry. How's work been? It's been great. Been great. No complaints. I had the time and I actually remembered it exists. I should watch that. I went live suddenly. Yeah, sometimes you gotta watch. I am bad about that. I will say I do if I set a schedule, I at least do my best to keep to the schedule. But I'm also bad about surprise streams. So sorry. Plan to stay inside for the week. Got a terrible snow. Ooh, yeah. Stay bundled up. Stay warm. Are you, Panda? Do you have like a plenty of soup and hot chocolate or tea or, you know, little comfort things to help keep you warm? Day details? Well, okay. So it's we're in a long distance phase right now. So it's usually just like some time on Discord, and you know we might play a game or we might talk about life stuff or whatever, and it's always nice. Oh, well, okay, Panda, how do you like your hot chocolate? I don't know if a lot of people do this. I like to take like the hot chocolate and put like a little bit of whole milk in there and stir that in. It's so good with milk in it. So good. I think that was all the details I had about Day Day. You only make it? You make it with milk. Whoa, I've never tried that. I bet that would be good though. Like, I don't really make it and then I just like pour in a little bit of milk. I should just make it with the milk. Loads of marshmallows. That is, yes. Yes, it's so fun to see them floating up there, you know? I love that too. It's very like winter vibes. Anything you can share about your job? I mean, something that I have definitely shared before on stream years ago. I work in the education field in some capacity. So, like, I may be like a high school counselor, right? I may be a college professor. I may be a janitor or housekeeping staff. I may be maintenance at a school. I may be, you know, work in administration. Like, there's so many things it could be, but I work in the education field in some capacity. So, yeah. That doesn't narrow it down much, but yeah, I appreciate you asking. I'll keep it a little about that vague, just because, you know. Hopefully that answers part of your question. I'm employed. For now, Green. I always test the limits of that, though. You never know. I'm like the squeaky wheel at work, you know? So, my employment status isn't guaranteed from day to day. Daspra's the gremlin that sits in the basement and comes out to eat the toes. What? No! No! Actually, that was fun. Don't you actually me? Do what I want. Do what I want. There's an old man that waves his cane in the air and says things like, them youngins are moving across my yard again. My education is just old man rambling. Hey, for a long time before we had like established educational institutions, that was the way that people were educated, was by the passing down of wisdom and lore and stories from elders. It worked for a long time. Just saying. Unfortunately, I'm not very wise. So, you know, there's that. Yeah, of course, Sydney. No worries at all. I appreciate you asking and being curious. I also use colorful language. Yeah, I don't do that. Usually right, and I think my boss might be afraid to fire me. Man, that's a nice safety net. I don't have any of that. I don't have a safety net. I'm just the squeaky wheel with like a very replaceable skill set. So, you know. Yeah. Little video call. It's nice. It's fun. It's really wholesome. Honestly, like, okay, big shock. Y'all, I'm about to rock all of your worlds. Your perception of me is going to be forever altered. I like to talk. I know. But I do. I like to talk. And that's honestly what we spend most of the time doing on day is just chatting. We just talk. And the time just like it just whizzes by. It's so wild. So a lot of people don't think it sounds very exciting, but it makes me happy. Technically, it's still education. True. Also, is that Vicky? Vicky, did I see that you fully upgraded a ship module in Helldivers 2? Oh, I haven't even found the super samples yet. What are you doing over there? Oh, yeah. Green, you've got some, you definitely got a safety net built in. Damn, keep up the good work, man. Actually install my mic. Yeah. Mics are nice. Mics are nice, I'm telling you. And not so that you can like jump in Discords every day and talk to people every day, but it's like those few times that you want to communicate with people. It's so nice to already have the mic set up. I know, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to drop that on you all. It would be equally believable if you just shot off stream. What? And went power off for the rest of your... Like, if I just went, like, full hermit? Is that what... Level 7 missions. Oh! I thought they were further along. Still, I don't know if I can clear a level 7 mission. I'll be honest. I need to work on my solo build. I still run, like, a really... support focused build, so I do really well on like on teams, but I struggle when I'm on my own. We'll see. Nah, I believe in you, Green, unless you're trying to leave. Maybe you're looking for a way out, you know. Sometimes that's the way. They have to give you a severance package, maybe. I don't know, depends on where you work. Your partner better treat you right. Don't worry, they do. They're phenomenal. Yeah, I haven't, I won't get too into the details, but I haven't like dated in a long time. So I guess I'm picky, to be honest. But if you can pick me up in the grocery store, I mean, I'm sold. I'll just say it. Time to never say a word again. I mean, Amber, I did that for a while. I was like overwhelmed and I was like, okay, done with streaming. Year-and-a-half break. That was not y'all's fault. Let me be clear. That was other factors. Learn how to move about. Oh, so do you avoid the combat essentially? Just kind of hit the primary objectives, find a couple of samples, and then evac. It's true. I think even if I became like, you know, mildly like internet famous, or, you know, had a larger following, whatever you want to say, I don't think there'd ever be a risk of people identifying me in the wild. I really don't think it would happen. I mean, I could be wrong, but... Yes, Ari, we've met before. Of course you could. That doesn't count. Okay, you keep your damn fish to yourself, Ari. What are you gonna do when I pull out a bigger fish? What are you gonna do then? The grocery store? Yeah, of course. Is it that person? No. It's not that person. Not that person, but yeah. They're wonderful, and I appreciate you being so protective. Yeah. 500 kilogram bomb, orbital laser, shield backpack, and railgun on unsafe. So I almost use the exact same build. I use laser, shield backpack, railgun, and then I normally bring, because so many other people when I play as a squad bring orbital strikes and things, I normally bring either the EMP sentry or I bring the autocannon sentry. Those are kind of my, instead of the 500. I kind of alternate between those. Pull out an even bigger fish. Oh my god, you did have 3 fish. I've been outplayed. This was chess and I lost. If you ever laughed, what? What do you mean? What? No. It's not that noticeable, is it? I just laugh like how people laugh. So you do it like with a pair usually. Okay. Oh, do you think your laugh is recognizable? Mine? No, it's not. It's not. It's just a laugh. Vicky, from my experience, the railgun orbital also one-shots the Bile Titan. I haven't had it not do that yet. And it auto-tracks. That is true. If you threw pocket sand at me, you would know it was me because I would start crying. I got pocket sand today by a stranger. It would make a great Tuesday Talk story. It would be up there with the grocery store. Oh, that is true. The 500 kilogram is like a AoE, whereas the railgun's just gonna hit the one target. That's fair. You'd have to do. I was thinking about that. I was like, should I be doing like thumbnails on these VODs? And I was like, nah, I'm not gonna bother. They're just an archive. Got pocket sanded by a stranger, almost died. Had my avatar just like. Just with sand in my face, tears running down. It's true. Oh, Vicky, thank you for the old man noises. I think that may be your most redeemed sound clip. Oh, yo, I finally did a thing that I promised I would do for 3 years. I think if you do exclamation followage, I think it should. I think if I did it right, it should finally tell you how long you followed the channel. I did it. I did a bot thing. Whoa. I do think it's on like a 5-second cooldown, so if several people hit it at once, it may not cooperate. There you go, y'all. After 3 years of making promises, you have one promise off the list. How about that? Welcome to 2020. Yeah, Green. You know, I take it slow. I like to make sure that things are well out of style before I start using them. You know me. I don't know. It came up again recently. I forgot. It was a couple of streams ago. Folks were talking about like, how long have I been following? And someone did the command and it didn't work. And I was like, oh, man, I should actually do that. I've been promising for years. The old man, it is totally appropriate. I am such an old man at heart. I love it. I would not change anything about my old man heart. The hype train is just cursed. It's so cursed. 2 years and 8 months. Yeah, wow. Yeah, we have it. And it, you know what? It doesn't, I mean, I guess because I took that long hiatus, like a year and some change, right? It doesn't feel like it doesn't feel that long. But man, time flies, huh? Hype Train is your most redeemed? Probably. There he does the people's work. I don't know, you do sharpen a lot too. You know, now that we're no longer bound to the VR headset, we might be able to do some other stuff on Tuesday Talks. Like I might be able to like slide my avatar over a little and open a window up in the corner, and we might be able to like look at stuff. I was trying to think through all the possibilities of what we could do with that, because it was really hard to, like, it wasn't impossible, but it was really hard for me to do all that in VR. Look at game previews. Yeah. Or even like we could look at like funny clips or what. I don't know. We could have a good time. We could laugh. Yeah, Ari did it earlier. I think Ari's at 4 years and 4 months. But I actually knew Ari before I started streaming. Well, I met Ari like outside of stream, I should say. We met in VR chat before Ari knew I streamed. Dude. Yeah, a bit of time. I mean, Ari, I can pull up. Let's see. I mean, actually, the easiest way to tell when we met Ari is going to be probably our DMs. What's the oldest message? Oh my god. Ari, go back to the beginning of our DMs and look at the first things. Oh. What did you... Wow. That is cringe. That was July of 2019 though, was the first DM. Man. That's a while ago. And we probably met a few days before that, so I think that's about right. I'll let Ari share. I won't publicly shame him like that. A bit after? It could have been a few days sooner then. It was around that time though, wasn't it? It had to be within that month, I think. Let's see. I have a screenshot of you in VR somewhere. 2019. Let's do a little scrolling. This was... There's Ari. July 30th, I think, is the first photo I have of you. I think. Yeah, so probably mid-July, something like that. I don't know. I don't know. I went back and looked and I was like, what was he doing? Man, different times, huh? Don't read it too much. Baby Airy and baby daspra. It's true. We were just babies back then. I hate our old messages. Yeah, we've grown. We've changed. We've matured. We've grown to hate each other more. It's true. It's true. It's okay. We grew. Nah, we had to move through that phase to get to where we are now. I am so excited to try out this 12-hour stream, y'all. We're gonna do a little hype. We're gonna build up to it. See if we can get some folks. It's definitely at a different time. So like I said, 1 p.m. Eastern is gonna be a lot different for people. I think that's also after time changes in the US. So it'll be a pain for people. Especially for me, getting up that early. You gotta be kidding me. I don't know what I'm thinking. But that time frame will give all sorts of folks an opportunity to stop by. Stop reminding you. Stop reminding you about what? So, Olivia, hello. Don't think I recognize the name, but it's a pleasure to meet you. I hope you're doing well. Daylight saving? I'm sorry. I gotta remind people so I don't forget. Probably sassy, but like weak sass, you know? Not powerful sass, weak sass. Like, so, you know, more like someone who thinks they're sassy, but everyone else is like, that was kind of cringe. What immersion is there now, Ari? What are you talking about? It is a full model. This is my first time using it. I don't have it. I'm not like in the full body setup. I have no idea how to. It is all there. I can move stuff around, but I don't know how to do it very well. I got legs down there and hands and everything, but I'm still learning it, to be honest. Right now, only my head's being tracked at the moment, so. It's all right though. Well, I started, goodness, I started streaming like what, 4 or 5 years ago, but just on and off, bounced around, went through some periods of not streaming. I was more on like the 3D scene initially. So I have like a 3D version of the avatar. And then in the last, month or two, I had this one commissioned, and this is only like my 3rd stream using it. So it's a lot easier to get set up for stream with the webcam than it is, you know, putting on all the like full body tracking and the headset and all that like I used to do. So I've been enjoying trying this out. But I have a lot to learn, that's for sure. Well, I appreciate it. Like I said, I had it commissioned. I didn't make it myself. So someone out there really knew what they were doing, and I just know how to. I know how to run my mouth too much. That's my my only talent, to be honest. But I appreciate the compliment. Yeah, I've got to figure out. I got to figure out how to do the full body. I can definitely do hand tracking. I don't know if it works up with the webcam though, or if I need to do like. I know there's like a hand tracker that some company put out. Yeah, I don't know. The new DAC and amp showed up. Oh, I know what you're gonna be doing today, Vicky. We're gonna be setting some hardware, some audio hardware up. That'll be exciting. Let me know if you're happy with it and satisfied. All this lo-fi is just getting me in a good headspace. I'm enjoying this today. Last stream we really did a lot of the synthwave, you know? One of everyone's best traits. You may be right. You may be right. It's nice to be able to just chat it up, you know? I enjoy when there's a good conversationalist around. They're always some of the people who I get engaged with quickly. I'm gonna have to get like a cup to appear in front of my face when I'm taking a sip so I don't look so silly. Oh, my day was great. Yeah, it's been a really nice day actually. I got to sleep in a bit and got to spend some time with some really wonderful people, and you know, didn't have to work too hard or anything today. So yeah, I have no complaints. I had an amazing burger earlier, which like was really exciting. So no complaints on my end. But how about your day? Hopefully it was also a really good day. Sharpen, Ari, I'm not in that game. I don't have my hands tracked. What do you want? Ari, what do you want from me? What kind of burger? Are you familiar with the restaurant Five Guys by chance? I got a little cheeseburger from Five Guys. It was really good. Everything on it but tomato. Tomato just makes bread soggy. So I always skip the tomato. Yeah, it's just like for folks who don't know, Five Guys is like it's like one step above fast food, I guess. You go in and just place your little order, and you know, they give you plenty of fries, and yeah, not a big tomato fan. Which is wild. I love ketchup. Right? But I do not want a tomato on anything else. I want you to sharpen. I thought that was pretty clear. Ari. Ari, you already have the sword. I'm sharpening, Ari. You can't see it, but I did it.
Boo!
What?
I say man.
Boo.
Why are you booing me? What did I do? I guess that must be all the sugar in ketchup. I guess that's why everyone who doesn't like tomato really likes ketchup, right? There's just like sugar and vinegar and a bunch of stuff in there that detracts from the ketchup, from the tomato flavor. Did you cut yourself, Amber? All right, we need hand soap. We need alcohol swabs, a little bit of hydrogen peroxide, and bandages stat. Oh, ranch is so good. Ranch and mayo. Oh, so good. Sanitize it? Good, good, good. What about bandages? Stat! I feel silly today. I'm sorry. I don't know where the silly energy is coming from. I'm enjoying it though. What about a chocolate milk or hot chocolate? This will decide our fate. Choose correctly with a very skeptical face. Okay. To be honest, for me, I will give you my one answer after I explain my thought process. But for me, like, it depends on the season. When it's really cold, when it's really, really cold, I love to like snuggle up by a fire with a blanket and a book and a hot chocolate. But in the middle of summer, when it's like 100 degrees outside, I really don't want a cup of hot chocolate. But some chalky milk goes a long way if it's like ice cold. So, but if I had to give up one, if I could only pick one or the other, if I had to pick one or the other, I would go with the hot chocolate. I would give up the chocolate milk and go with the hot chocolate. That is the honest answer. We were actually talking about hot chocolate earlier, like maybe an hour ago. So everyone can confirm that I'm a big hot chocolate fan. I'm sorry. I did my best. If it helps, I add regular milk to my hot chocolate. It wasn't that big of a cut? Not worth the effort. What if you get an infection? So I take it chocolate milk. Chocolate milk is good. It is very good. It is very good. Like, they're both so good. But there's like, I think there's also a nostalgia element to hot chocolate for me. And I think that's like skewing my perception. Like, I remember sitting by like a campfire with my family as a little kiddo, you know, and sipping hot chocolate by the fire, like on a camp out. And so that always makes it like a little bit sweeter. Whereas like chocolate milk, I remember like chocolate milk cartons in school cafeterias, right? Not not the same nostalgia. Great. No, I can't be mad. I'm sorry. That was me. That was mean of me. You can still be mad. It's fine. That's what the sanitation is for. Don't be such a daspra. Look, I was serious. I've been thinking about changing my name to daspra. I feel like it's sticking. Everyone's just calling me daspra now. Good chocolate milk is really good too, though. Don't worry. There's not like a right or wrong answer there from. Oh no. I bet I get every one of these wrong. Also, why isn't Chad jumping in on this? All right, everyone. Orange juice versus apple juice. All right, everyone. Don't just put me on the spot. What do y'all think? I would go apple juice. I'll make it worse, though. My favorite fruit juice is grape juice. Between the two, apple juice is definitely better. I could never call you Das again. Yeah, that's true. That's what holds me back on it, is just like knowing that everyone would just shorten it to Dad, and it would be like, yeah, I'm not ready for that. Give it another 5 years. Maybe I'll be there. See? I told you I could make it worse. I got it right for 1 second, and then I ruined it with grape juice. Oh, there's a poll up. There you go. Ari putting in the work. All right, y'all. There's a poll. Orange juice, apple juice, or other with a explain yourself. All right, I'm voting apple. I get to vote in my own poll, I think. Yeah, I do. All right. And for the orange juice people, all right, pulp or no pulp, because that also matters. Man, no, I want juice. I agree, Ari. It cannot have pulp. I do not like pulp in my juice. I'm trying to drink a liquid, not a soup. I'm not here for orange soup. Virtually gonna bomb my stale kids. Hey, we can meet in it's pretty easy to bomb folks now in virtually with Helldivers out. You can just drop any old orbital strike or whatever you want, you know? Yeah, Amber, I don't like texture in my liquids either. But to Aries' idea, if it's in a soup, so like if I eat a soup and then there's like some leftover like broth or something in the bottom of the bowl, I will definitely drink that. But if there's anything, yeah, if it's in a cup, then I won't do it. I don't know. I guess it's about the experience. Amber, I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. Help. Thanks for the idea. Of course. We're all about sharing good ideas around here, and the bad ones, honestly. We just share ideas. Tuesday Talks. We just talk about whatever. We just kind of organically follow conversation for a couple of hours and then call it a day, you know? Honestly, it's pretty fun. Favorite animal? Ooh. Probably that's not a probably. Definitely an otter. Like a river otter. Otters are adorable. They'll also rip your face off, but they're adorable. Apple juice won the poll by a long shot. Yes, otters are adorable. I have I mean, you all can't see it clearly, but IRL, right? There's a couch behind me, and there is a little stuffed otter that sits up on the couch. It's adorable. I love it. Her name is Annie. It's when people threaten each other online, but end it off within Minecraft, so it's suddenly not a real life threat. Oh, yeah. I'm not threatening in person, Amber, so it would have to be in a video game. It would have to be. Foxes are so good too. Foxes are a really good choice. Foxes are wonderful. What's the quote? Foxes are dog hardware and cat software? Is that what it is? Yeah. Foxes are dog hardware running cat software. Yeah. What was that weird animal that someone wrote an in-depth essay on what you... Oh, that was someone who knows me IRL. Oh my god, an aardvark. I was IRL, we were playing a game like just comparing each other to different animals, and I was described as an aardvark. I painted my nails. Guess what? Okay, what color? What color? I'm entirely gonna base it on the limited things that I know about you. So, you like apple juice. You prefer chocolate milk, okay? You find otters acceptable. I'm gonna go with teal. They're like a teal or like a sea green. Wrong. Am I even close? On the color wheel, how close am I? I think mine are cows. Cows are such a good choice. Cows are wonderful. But I have too many animals that I go, I love these. That's fair. Amber has an appreciation for all animals. Well, most animals. I'm sure there's some animal out there that you're like, yeah, I would be fine. Like for me, mosquitoes. I get that they feed the bat population. That's cool. I still hate them. A bit of cadmium blue. Little phthalo green. Cobalt red. Oh, you were right. It was red. I just painted them blue. Nice. Are you happy with them? Did they turn out like you wanted? Koalas I love aesthetically, but they make me angry. How did you evolve to be this bad? I mean, Amber, we also, like, humans evolved to be pretty bad at living, so, you know, we can't fault the koalas. Hey, I'm glad they turned out well. That's something that I want to learn how to do, actually. I really want to. I've never done it. I've had it done once. I've had my nails painted once. I want to learn how to, like, properly paint my fingernails. Pandas and sloths are equally bad at how they evolve. What? They just move slowly, right? And then pandas get high all the time, right? Want to know a fun fact? Sure. What's up? We love fun facts. We don't exclusively eat poison and I mean sugar, fast food, people like drink alcohol all the time. Are you sure we don't exclusively eat poison? I don't know. I know what you're saying. I'm just giving you a hard time. Pandas are big. Like, please end it. How do I... Okay. I'm going to break your immersion. How do I move this avatar around? I gotta, like... Model unlocked. Okay. Oh, yeah. See? I can just prove that there's a full avatar here. Hands, legs, some fancy shoes. Yeah. Tie clip. The tie's outside the vest because show off the color. Yeah, yeah, yeah. There you go. It's not, like I said, the movement isn't tracking my entire body right now, but it does all exist. It's all rigged. It can be tracked. I just have to learn how to do it. So, what time is it for you? It's currently like a little after 2 in the morning. So, I'm a East Coast, U.S. East Coast. Pandas aren't even supposed to eat bamboo. That is true. They just keep eating because it's like, we're barely getting any. I mean, there's plenty of fiber in that diet, I imagine. How did this happen over millions of... Where did natural selection go wrong? Do they really grab their own arms and fall to their deaths? Wow. How about that? I'm also like that. Wait, which part, Amber? Eating bamboo or grabbing your arm and falling to your death? Only 11 for you? So you're... that means you're like... You're not West Coast. You're the, what, mountain time? Whatever. I forget what they call that, right? I think that's that time zone. I'm not very good with time zones. West Coast is 11? I was close. I was 1 hour off. It could be worse. Oh, no, Amber. Amber, we saw Blue Pikachu at work. Many words described you. Slow was not one of them. I would not use accurate with a water gun. I wouldn't say that, but I wouldn't say slow. You were quick off the jump. You just missed, you know? You just miss. When you stream? Usually Tuesdays and Thursdays at 12:30 a.m. Eastern. So I don't know what that is for the West Coast. Y'all gonna have to help me out. That'll be like Monday night, Wednesday night. And then I either stream on Saturday or Sunday at the same time, 12:30 a.m. Eastern. So I think Twitch has like a schedule tab. I try to keep that updated, and I think that adjusts for time zones. So hopefully it'll, if you're really curious, it should kind of let you know. But yeah, I usually stream about 3 days a week. And I'll stream for like 3 or 4 hours, 3 times a week. Something like that. I'm just like a little, I guess like a hobby streamer, you know? I certainly don't make a living off of it or anything, but I definitely enjoy it. I was accurate, I just couldn't see. That's fair. You did the pocket sand. That is That's true. The number of times that you turned around and shot the trainer with the water gun, it was, whew. I had to keep a raincoat. Oh, I had to scratch my eye. Ah! Okay, I'm good. Elsa's long lost brother. Oh my gosh. I have never made that connection, but there are definitely some striking similarities. That's, wow. Maybe. Who knows? Who knows? One of the comparisons that I have heard, if you've seen Ruby, a lot of people draw the comparison between like Weiss, like part of the Weiss, the Schnee family. That's been compared. There's been some comparisons to Ozpin. I get a lot of those Ruby comparisons, but I don't think anyone's ever made the Elsa comparison. I like that. How tall? Oh, I am so short. This is a chat favorite topic, actually. I am 5 feet 3 inches tall. So nice and short. Yeah, really. 5'3". That's with my shoes on, you know? I'm just saying, shoes on. That's the only time people measure. Yeah, really. There's a great story about me struggling to get items off the top shelf at a grocery store. Like I know the pain. Been short my whole life. And I'm not growing anymore. That's for sure. How old? Oh, ancient. I'm in my my mid 30s. So I'm pretty old. That's always the point where a lot of times when you say that, people are like, why are you on Twitch? 5'5" at 12? Yeah, you got me beat. You could have beat me up at 12. You can definitely still beat me up. The way you snap back. Is he talking about the grocery store again? I'm really, y'all, I am really enjoying not being in a VR headset for a Tuesday talk. I gotta be honest. I hope it's not taking away too much. Parents? At her tallest, my mom was 5'4". She's at an age where she's starting to lose some height now. Like, your cartilage and, like, particularly in your spine starts to wear as you get older, you know, and she's getting a little older. Dad is 5'8", I think. Something like that. So, yeah. I'm definitely shorter than average in my family. Yeah, she at her tallest, she was taller than I ever got, yeah. I'm the shortest in my family, but... Wait, how tall are you now? I don't mind being short, to be honest. I kind of enjoy it. I'm not, like, angry about it or anything. It's kind of fun. And you get a lot of, like, I'll call it pity attention. A lot of folks pity me. So that's nice. I tend to look at the positives. So, like, if I'm hiking down a trail and there's like a low, you know, a low hanging limb, or if there's like a door frame that is a little shorter than it should be, I don't have to duck. I just walk right under it. That's a win. Almost 6 feet and not done growing. Nothing wrong with that. That means that, okay, so if we're looking at the pros of that situation, you'll never have to ask for help getting something off the top shelf at a grocery store. I have to keep a step stool in my place of residence so I can get things off the top shelf of my cabinets. You won't have to worry about that. Your knees, that's true. Pros and cons, right? That's true. You might get a little joint pain, but you may not. You never know. Maybe you'll be one of the lucky ones. Make sure you get shoes that have like good support. You know, that way you're not putting a lot of stress on your joints. I'm not a doctor. Make sure you do your own research. I don't know. I wouldn't know what to do if I was tall. Being short's half my personality. It won't be so bad. And then when it's time to like hang up various things on the wall, you know, you're at the perfect height. You can just drive a nail right in the wall and then hang up the painting or whatever it is you're trying to put up. It'll be great. No, you're good. You're good. Yeah. There's a lot of different ways that you can get some stretch marks. I think more people have stretch marks than let on, you know. I think a lot of folks have, and you can get them for all kinds of reasons. You can get them from growing really fast, or, you know, all kinds of reasons. Like when some people who get pregnant have like stretch marks as a result of pregnancy. So yeah, I think they're a lot more common. So don't tiger stripes. That's a great way to look at it. Yeah, they're not a negative thing. They tell a story. You know? They tell a story about a time in your life. Kind of like how if you have like a scar, a lot of people think scars are really ugly, but they're also just like little stories. It's like, oh yeah, I was doing this cool adventure and, you know, I fell down and scraped my knee or whatever it may be. Whatever it may be. a lot of things in life are more about, at least for me, right? They're more about how I choose to look at them, like the lens that I look at the world through. Yeah, there's some nice folks hanging around here, for sure. Hey, if anyone's having anything tonight, you know, juice or water or maybe a little Earl Grey tea, whatever it may be, cheers. Folks, oh man, I'm sorry if that's been your experience. I don't know. I think I think people are looking for different things in life, and how do I put this? It's hard for me to relate to like looking at a person and just being like, oh, I like them strictly because of how they look, because I'm a lot more invested in like how good of a conversation can I have with someone. How funny are they? Do they make me laugh? Are they, are they silly? Are they, like, I spend a lot more time on those aspects of a person. So like, if I really like someone, it doesn't matter if they're short, tall, it doesn't matter if they got big feet or stretch marks or if they look like a supermodel. Like, I don't know. If they make me laugh and I can talk to them and share hobbies and interests with them, that's what makes me happy. So I think as folks get older, they put a little less emphasis on, at least I hope, as folks get older, they put a little less emphasis on the physical and more on what makes them happy. Yeah, I was going to say, I didn't want to, because I don't know everyone's current situation, so I wasn't gonna get too wild with it. But I think there are a lot of people who find tall women like to be a very positive thing. So oh sure, like a nice. I'm not gonna open my mouth. I'm live on stream. I'm gonna be quiet. Yeah, I just think like it just depends on the people you're around. And I think some folks are like intimidated if someone's taller than them, but then other people like really seek it out. And then some people are like, no, speak. I different types of people like different things. And so if folks are not, if folks aren't enjoying whatever you're putting out or what you've got, then just keep looking until you find someone who appreciates you for who you are. That's the important thing. And if someone is like completely dismissing the chance to get to know you just because of your height, they probably weren't worth the time anyway, to be honest. Because that's kind of a shallow take on like getting to know someone, And same thing with like stretch marks or weight or, curly hair or whatever it may be. Like, if folks are like, oh, well, you have X feature, so no. It's like, man, that's kind of narrow-minded. The tallest girl I ever dated. 5'5", I think. But to be fair, I've only ever dated one girl, so that's not really Yeah, it's not really a good data set for me, to be honest. Tallest person I've ever dated? Probably 5'10", 5'9" or 5'10", something like that. That's probably the tallest I've ever gone. And it's not because I have an issue with anyone taller. It's just I'm kind of picky for different reasons. Not about looks. It takes the right person to make my heart jump out of my chest, you know? If you think you're ugly, it's just you're not your own type. I like that, Amber. That's true. What's that? Beauty's in the eye of the beholder, or however that quote goes. That saying, for sure. Like, yeah. If you're not feeling, if you're looking at yourself and you're like, oh, I'm not so sure about that. Well, you're just not your own type, and that's okay, because you're someone's type out there. Is that Lolcat? Lolcat, hello. How's it going? Yeah. Amber's a regular and certainly a positive influence on the community. I would co-sign that. New DAC amp is sweet. Balanced output, nice. Happy with it? Hell yeah, Vicky. I'm so glad to hear that. Now you gotta crank it. You gotta do some hardcore testing. Let's go! At times? That's fair. Nice. How do you think people would describe you besides short? I think that depends on what circle in my life. Well, Amber, I wasn't going to argue, you know. I don't know. We could. So I think what would be. How do I think people would describe me? I don't know. Folks in chat, what do you think? We'll let them do a little bit of describing like what they think with from the stream perspective, and then like my colleagues at work, they would call me probably like detail oriented, professional. Some of them might call me like a little tough, like on my expectations of them, stuff like that. Some of them don't like me very much. I think my family would call me stubborn. I hope my friends would call me like, they would call me a bunch of like mean things from the start, but then I hope they would say nice things like supportive and friendly and like there for people, insightful. That's a good one, I hope. Comfortable? Maybe? I don't know if I'm always comfortable. Because sometimes I give people advice that if people will ask me a question and I might tell them something they don't necessarily want to hear, but I'll be kind of honest. Not like in a mean way, but yeah, I don't know. I'm a mixed bag, that's for sure. But we all are. We all have, like, we're all multifaceted, you know? We have a lot to our personality. Haven't been able to sleep all night. Just had a panic attack for the first time. Oh my gosh. Lolcat, are you okay? Apart from that, I'm all right. Have you like brought it back down to an okay level? Breathing and everything good? Sassy? For sure, I can be. No doubt about that. I don't think it has to be one word. Understanding? I appreciate that. I appreciate the insightful too. I appreciate the sassy. Are you currently dating someone? Yes, I am actually, which is like not an answer I've been able to give for long. Been dating for 6 months, 7 months, 6 or 7 months, something like that. So I went a long time not dating, but yeah. Yeah, they're great. They treat me really well. I hope I do the same. I think they think that. And I definitely feel lucky to have them, so yeah. It's really nice. What about you? Are you seeing folks? Yeah, Vicky. You actually got to meet them. Hey, nice, Olivia. I hope that's going well, and I hope the same things are true for you. You know? Hopefully they treat you well. Hopefully you treat them well, and you know, it's a relationship built on like mutual respect and like genuine care for each other. And yeah, Vicky, that was nice when we all got to play together. You actually met so you met the person that I'm dating, and you met my very first internet friend that I met in person, which is like, you met two pillars of influence in my life at the same time. That was pretty cool to have you there for them. It was nice to get to introduce them to you as well. They're both a little on the quieter side, but yeah. Yes, Amber, you have Shadow. Speaking of which, I see that lurk. I hope you're doing well too, Shadow. Oh, how did Vicky meet my my partner and stuff? Vicky, we were playing Helldivers 2. And I was just playing with my partner, and then Vicky was like, "Hey, can I join?" And we were like, "Yeah, the more the merrier." And then my other friend joined on as well, and so we had a full squad of 4, and we were spreading democracy and liberty, freedom on behalf of Super Earth, and we were all in a Discord call together, so that was nice. He's amazing. I'm glad to hear that. That's great. Happy Beaver, nice. I'm glad you're pleased with the hardware. No, my partner doesn't stream, and honestly, they're barely even like on Twitch. They don't really like the streaming scene, which is kind of funny. They didn't even know, like initially they didn't even know that I did any messing around on Twitch, so I was like, "Oh, by the way, I gotta go because I gotta go get ready for stream." And they're like, "What?" It's like, yeah, like, you know, I mess around. Yeah, Vicky, I was about to say, according to my stats, I got 0 deaths, and we all know that's not true. Yeah. But they do play a lot of video games, so, you know, we have a good time. They play more video games than I do. But we both play a ton of Dungeons and Dragons. A ton. Not currently, no. We live pretty far apart, so like a mutual pet wouldn't be feasible yet. So I think one day we will, but not now. Goodness. Man, time flies, huh? Also, I'd like to thank Plant Greg for appearing on stream again. Much appreciated. Plant Greg. Do you wish you lived closer together? Absolutely. Oh my gosh, it would be wonderful. Currently it's currently it's an 8-hour flight. No, sorry, it's a 30-minute drive, an 8-hour flight, and then a 3-hour train ride for us to get to see each other. So, you know, that's intense. We've met a couple of times in person, and yeah. And we met through a mutual friend online. So, yeah. But definitely wish we lived closer together. We're working on that. But we're both currently in a place where I think... How do you communicate? Wouldn't it be hard? Oh, it's definitely hard, yeah. For sure. It's not my first long distance relationship. Nor is it their first. So we kind of knew what we were getting into. And we talked about it. Because we were like... We started hanging out, like, you know... on Discord and video games and in like VR chat and places like that. We were getting along really well, and like we both understood what was happening and that we were getting feelings for each other, and we were like, okay, how are we gonna deal with this, and do we really want to commit to this when we look at like the distance and the cost of seeing each other? And we just really got along well, and we were like, yeah, like it's gonna be hard, but we're gonna try it out. So we set aside time, because we have to account for like time zones and things too, right? We set aside time, usually 2 to 3 times a week, where we're like, this time is protected for us just to do something together. We might like just get in a Discord call, or we might like both go buy the same items from the grocery store and like make the same meal and then eat it together, like on a phone call or something, you know? So we do like little things like that where we get to spend time together, and then we just like meet up as often as we can. So, and we talk about plans for the future and all the cool trips and things that we'll do one day. But it's challenging sometimes, but it's also, I don't know, the right person. It doesn't slow you down. You don't think twice. How would you describe them? Really kind. Very intelligent. An excellent communicator. A little shy. Hardworking. Dedicated. Very creative. They have a great eye for photography. They're like a hobbyist photographer. Yeah. Thoughtful. Words like that. All the sweet words. Me and Shadow have been long distance since New Year's 2017. That is impressive. Well done to you two. Pretty much non-stop communication ever since. Communicate slightly more long distance than in person. Sometimes, yeah, like, I don't know, for some folks, like, distance is a nice thing. It's nice to not always have to be, like, in the same space as someone. Because sometimes you like having a little time to yourself, you know? I think distance works well for some people. So it just depends on what you like and what you need. I'm definitely the kind of person where sometimes like I just want to sit in a room by myself and not be bothered and not talk to anyone. And so it's nice to be able to like put a phone down and be like, okay, I'm not available for the next couple of hours. So. Oh my gosh. No doubt. The most loving ever. Forgot to follow you? Hey, no worries. There's no pressure to follow. You just do what makes you happy. But thank you for the follow all the same. I appreciate it. Whoa. How about that? Hey, I'm glad you're having fun. You're interesting conversation. I'm enjoying it. Honestly, it's a subject that I haven't touched on much. Like, I don't know. There haven't been a lot of questions about like my take on relationships, so I haven't really, at least as far as I remember. So I haven't really talked about it much. So it's been fun to kind of talk about it a little bit. Yeah, of course. Maybe I should move. Hold on, let's try this. Let me move the chat window over there. That way it looks like I'm looking at what y'all are typing. Whoa, that's revolutionary. I don't know why I didn't do that before. Instead of just staring over here at nothing. Now I can look at the window. Man. Quote, been streaming for years, end quote. Not a real streamer. Oh, have I ever had any pets? Yeah. Hold on, let me see. I currently have a little dog. A little dog. How do I make this work? If I do this. See if I can show a photo of her. I don't know if I've ever shown her. She's really cute. Her name is Phoebe. She's a little dog. Where's my... Oh, no, don't do that. Let's do this instead. Let's open it. And then let's put it over here. All right, let's open. I'm just experimenting. I'm new to streaming at my computer like this, so there she is. I'll put her down here. Kind of. Over here. Sure. Can you see her? Yeah. She's great. Move her over a little bit. She's all cute. Yeah, her name's Phoebe. She's really sweet. She's a Maltipoo, which is like, it's a cross between a Maltese and a poodle. So the reason that's the case is because my mother is allergic to dogs that shed. And so we've always had to have like hypoallergenic dogs while I was growing up. So those are just the dogs that I got used to. And so, yeah, she's really cute. She's adorable. She's wonderful. She has a ton of attitude. She has so much attitude. Oh my gosh, she is so judgy. And like, she does what she wants. She runs wherever she is, she's in charge. But that's her. Look at her go. She's great. I love her dearly. Calico cat named Princess. Ooh. Really sassy? Sassy pets are so fun. Yes. Wait, I know Calico's. What's the second cat, Amber? Oh, like Droopy. Yes. I didn't know that was the name of the type of cat. What? I had no idea. You all have taught me things today. That's exciting. How do you say it? Like tortitude? Is it tortitude? They're so cute. Oh, they have tortitude. So they're like tortoiseshell, like a tortoise, like a tortoiseshell cat. Whoa. Nice. I love learning stuff. Man. It's been a good chat so far. We've been all over the place with everything. I just realized. Okay, y'all, my cup is empty. I need to go refill it. It'll only take like a minute. But I'm gonna have to step away for a moment. I'm not gonna put an AFK up. I'm just gonna step away. So, I'll be right back, okay? Okay, I'll be right back. Y'all just make yourselves comfortable on the couch. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Wow. Hi. I told you it would just take like a minute. It's just right over. The fridge is right over there. Oh, you can't see me pointing. I'm pointing over there. Over there. That way. All right. What'd I miss? Vicky, a hollow wow and a hollow hype. You hit the hype train? You hit the hollow hype train. Woo! He left us. No, I just needed. My throat was getting dry. You know, I had to get a little something to drink. I was parched. Parched, as they say. Chat, guess what? Oh wait, y'all are over there. I gotta learn. Are you sick? I mean, no. I was. I got over it like a week ago. But I've been running my mouth nonstop for like 3 hours, you know? So my throat got a little dry. Woo! Panda! Thank you so much for the 100 bits. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I really appreciate it. That was very generous of you. Thank you so much. Oh wait, what is this other emote that you dropped? Kyo K Heart? And then daspra love. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Guess what? What's up? Yeah. I'm doing Panda, I'm doing the heart with my hands like I do when I'm in VR. I gotta learn how to track my hands with the 2D avatar, but I'm making the heart. I tell you what, I'll send you some hearts in chat here. As long as y'all don't kick me out of my own chat again. There you go, there's some hearts. Yeah. It's so okay. I'm sorry. I know I keep saying it. It is so weird to have like minor face tracking. Like y'all can see when my eyebrows go up. Open my mouth, blink. It's so much more realistic. Oh my god, it's so weird. I'll never get over it. Good thing all my wrinkles don't come across. My crow's feet. Oh my goodness. Best friend didn't come to school for 2 weeks in college, so the classes are split up. My friend has 28 absences. Oh my goodness. 30 to go to court? Are they okay? Have they had some kind of like life event that's made it, you know, difficult for them to attend classes? I know sometimes life has a way of jumping up and really knocking people off of their intended course. And that's not always a bad thing, but you certainly have to be prepared, and sometimes you have to be willing to make a course adjustment, you know? I'm sorry to hear that for them though. I hope that everything's okay. They don't go when they don't feel like it. Ah. And college is one of the first times where people are given like a lot of independence, right? I mean, most people. Assuming like the bell curve trajectory of independence. A lot of people, that's their first time away from home and all that. Got to do a reboot? Hey, good luck, Vicky. We'll see you when you get back. Boom! Nice dab. Hell yeah. But yeah, like all that independence, sometimes it makes them feel like they don't have to go to class or whatever. And it's like, true, you don't have to. But then you start thinking about it, it's like, well, I'm paying for this education and yeah. Hopefully they find the motivation to resume their coursework. Have you tried talking to them at all? It's really kind of you to spend some time talking to them. And sometimes people need a little help, you know? There might be something else going on that you don't know about. It might not hurt to like connect them with some resources, like a professional or something where they can talk it out if they're having any difficulties that are beyond your expertise, you know? Sometimes people are carrying burdens that we don't even know about. Chip. Tell Chip whatever positive affirmation Chip likes to hear from chat and me. Yeah. I don't know what it is. If it's like a pss, 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 or if it's like a hey Chip, or if it's like attaboy, or if it's like hey I'm walking here. Whatever Chip likes to hear. Pass that along. He'll take all of them. Wow. All right, well, yeah, we'll share them all then. Even the I'm walking here. Man. Loves affection. Yeah. Chip's great. Choopy's great too, though. They're both great. Makes me sad that I can't help everyone. That's true. I get that. Someone gave me some really good advice one time. You've probably heard it before, right? You can't pour from an empty cup. It's most important that you take some time to take care of yourself before you give like everything to everyone else that you have to give. Because if you spend all your time helping other people, you might find yourself in a tough spot. So self-care is just as important as looking out for our friends and our loved ones. Sometimes it's more important. I think a lot of people think that self-care is like selfish, but it's really not. It's important to look out for yourself. Did someone say Discord? No, Nightbot, no one did. I love the Chip and Joopy updates. Oh, not have you not done a great job taking care of yourself? The adventures, yes. Don't touch unless you have a Me Too. Bring me snack or don't bother me. Honestly, I'm that way sometimes. People are like, "Can I come over?" I'm like, "You want to bring a pizza? You bring a pizza, sure, you can come over. Otherwise, why you texting? Who you trying to call? Who who you trying to call without a pizza? Because it ain't me." You trying to call Ghostbusters? Wow. Hi, Trap. How are you? Also, good morning. Sorry. I'm being over the top. Good morning. You want me to put on pants so you can come over? Nah. And you don't have a pizza? Nah. Nah. Amber gets it. Damn. Do you like math? I loved math like in elementary school and middle school and even high school. The first math class that I did not like was geometry, but then I really liked like pre-calculus and all those courses. They were great, right? But once I got to I really didn't like Calc 2. I did not like Calculus 2 in college, and I really did not like discrete math. Once I started getting into that level of math, I was like, oh, maybe math isn't for me. So I guess I like easy math. I took, in college, I took Calc 1, 2, and 3, and then I like dabbled in discrete math, and then I bailed. I changed majors. It was rough. It was real rough. I won't lie. It's not that bad once you learn the basics. Yeah, it just didn't click for me. I don't know. There's a couple of subjects that I really struggled with in school. Any like extra language. So I'm a native English speaker. And so any languages outside of English, honestly, I struggle with English too, but at least I can like communicate an idea, right? But I really struggled with extra languages. I really struggled with advanced math. And I really struggled with computer science. It just did not click. I did not understand it. I loved biology. I loved all of my social science classes. So, like sociology, criminology, economics. I loved all that stuff. I must be off to sleep now. Good night. Panda, thank you so much for stopping by. It's always a pleasure to have you here. I hope that you rest really well. Take care of yourself, okay? We'll see you next time. Bye, Panda. Goodbye. Goodbye. Learned Spanish in 8th grade and sign language. Ooh. Is that like Georgian? Wow. So you're multilingual. That's impressive. Well done. That's really impressive. Bum ba bum. What a nice song. All right, so excuse me, for folks who were not here at the beginning of stream, I'm gonna do another quick rundown of things that you can expect in the immediate future, right? So on Thursday morning, 12:30 a.m. Eastern, and it should be on the schedule, both in Discord and on the stream schedule here on Twitch. We'll be revisiting the remake of the Super Mario RPG. We started it. We did one stream back when I wasn't streaming regularly. I am going to start over. So we're going to restart the Super Mario RPG. We're going to play it start to finish. Probably not all in one stream, but that'll be Thursday. So I'll be playing some video games and y'all can laugh at how bad I am at them. It'll be great, right? And then this weekend, it looks like Friday, I may be doing a Helldivers stream. My brother has asked to play, and like he's kind of interested in streaming it, so we're gonna find out. So I may be live with my brother on Friday, and then Saturday morning, I should be doing some kind of stream. Undecided what it is. So just keep that in mind. There's a lot of, what is that? 3 more streams this week. That's not bad, y'all. Not bad at all. Don't forget, if you miss a stream, go check out the VODS channel. I upload every stream now over to the YouTube VODS channel. So if you miss one and you want to watch it later, don't worry, it'll still be there. Let's see. I grew up learning the sign because I was mute for part of my life, but it gotten worse in elementary school because of bullying. School is such a hard time for people. Like, I don't understand why folks insist on being like bullies and things, and I don't know. It seems like it's just part of that time in people's lives, but it doesn't make it any easier for the people who have to go through it, you know? But the fact that you were like resourceful and picked up learning sign as a way to still be able to communicate, that's pretty cool and shows a lot of like resilience and creativity and like problem solving. So well done. I was really interested in sign. I played a lot of VR chat, and I had a lot of mute friends, and a lot of them would use sign to communicate. And I got interested in learning it for a while, but I never really went through with it. It was life is full of moments where we have a limited amount of time, and we make choices. And I chose to do other things with the time that I had. So. Ooh, that's amazing. So can you speak, you can speak these languages? Can you write them as well? Like, can you write, and is it just conversational, or can you read it? Can you write it? Yeah. Amber, there's a lot of wisdom in what you just wrote. We do a lot of childhood behavior is learned from the people in our immediate proximity. And the first people that we learn from are our families, or the people that we live with, you know? There's a lot of wisdom there. Maybe one day we'll learn how to break that cycle. I can read and talk, but not so good at writing. Still learning. Don't worry, I'll get it. Oh no, I totally believe you'll get it. No, I'm not worried in the least. I'm just impressed. So yeah, keep at it, you know? Being multilingual is like such a good skill. It's such a useful skill. And I think a lot of times people focus on like the professional aspects of that. What does this bring me on the job market, right? But I mean, honestly, just navigating life, the ability to travel to places where English isn't the predominant language, the ability to interact with folks who maybe don't know English so well, and you can bridge that gap and be exposed to like different ideas and cultures, and yeah, it's like being multilingual is just phenomenal. I have so much respect for anyone who can do that. I think it's probably one of my, I don't know if I want to say a goal, because I don't know if it's on like an immediate goal list. It may be a regret that I didn't like take my time learning language more seriously in school. Bum 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 bum. Man, it's been a great night. We've had a lot of interesting conversation. Favorite color? Huh. It's I feel like I've never given you just a direct answer. I've always been like, well, depending on blah, blah, blah. It's really a toss-up, and it depends on my mood. I really, really, really like blues, especially like a lighter blue, like a sky blue, or like a color like that. You know, I love a nice blue, but I also really like a really light purple, like think like a periwinkle or something, you know. And I like, my favorite color kind of fluctuates. Which one I'm more drawn to kind of depends on like the day and my mood, and yeah. I love light blues and light purples. Expected that? Sounds like that wasn't your favorite. What's your favorite? Everyone's favorite colors. Drop them in chat. Also, you have an important question. Yeah. I'm down for some questions. What you got, Amber? Would a vampire policeman be able to enter your house if they had a warrant? That is an interesting question, because the idea... All right, so the premise that you're operating on with this question is that vampires have to be invited into a home, right? That's like the core premise. So is a warrant an invitation into a home? That's the core question. I don't think they'd be able to. Because I don't think a warrant, like I've seen a lot of people be real salty about a warrant, right? Like, you may have a warrant, but I got a shotgun. You ain't coming to my house. Like that kind of thing. I don't think a warrant is an invitation. I don't know. Does that make sense? Do you think I'm being ridiculous? What are your thoughts? Blues and purples and pinks. Pink is my third favorite. Pink is my third favorite. I wear a lot of my shirts are in that color range. Well, my work shirts. I wear a lot of collared shirts, like this one. And my two favorite collared shirts, one's a nice, really light purple, and one's a pink. It's like a pastel pink. It's such a good color. I love it. Great example. It was a great question. I had to think. I was like, You know, think Minecraft villager. Just wanted to poke my brain. Y'all do that all the time. Y'all keep me on my toes. I have to be quick on my feet. I keep remembering you're 5'3". Yeah, I do too. Every time I try to reach something on my top shelf, I don't forget. Yeah. Next time you see like a really short person walking around in the real world, you'd be like, is that him? Is that daspra? For folks who've been around for a while, like, you know, a few years or whatever, and who Tuesday Talks have been a staple, right? I mean, they have been around pretty much since I started streaming. And this is the first Tuesday Talk we've ever done with the 2D avatar. Do you think that it's still the same kind of vibe? What do you think? I don't want to look at you when you drink. I mean, I guess I could. I don't know. I'll have to figure out if there's a way to like put a little cup in front of my face every time I'm having a drink. I'm sorry. I don't know. Is that him? Goes into another aisle and then suddenly sees their head. That's him. He's so short. Honestly, I'm very underwhelming to meet in person. I'll be real. If y'all ever do meet me, you're gonna be like, oh, that's him. No, I'm not sleepy. I just like, I mean, getting close to the end of stream. I normally end around 3:30, you know, which is not too far off. But I'm just trying to get a sense for, like, is some of the magic of a Tuesday talk, or like what people expect, right? Is it missing because I'm not in a 3D avatar? Because I will tell you, it's much easier for me to stream like this. At no point have I been behind on chat, right? I can see everything really well. I can pull up other screens. I was able to pull up a photo of like my dog. Oh, sorry, I was looking off screen. I was looking at another monitor. It probably messed up my eye tracking a little bit. Yep, that's exactly what I'm looking at, my left monitor. And you see it? Yep, there it is. I see it now. Sorry, I wasn't sleeping. I was just looking at my other monitor for a moment. I was answering a Discord message. Yeah, I don't know. I think Tuesday talks may be more like this moving forward. Maybe I'll occasionally pop into VR to do them again, but this isn't bad. Plus, you get the facial movement. I know you don't like seeing me drink, but yeah. I don't know what that was supposed to be, but it was something. Thank you, Olivia. I appreciate it. Woke up? Who woke up? I woke up? I've been awake. I was just peeping at my other screen. I'm sorry. If I woke someone up, I can lullaby them back to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Okay, I'm done. I'm sorry. Shh. Go back to sleep. It was a false alarm. I've also been thinking about the Nuzlocke. And I've been doing some research on some of the different Pokemon games. So I've definitely learned that like red and blue and leaf green, right? Fire red, yellow, those games, you all were right. They're very grindy according to like all the internet. And maybe they weren't the best first choice. So I can see that now. But I'm also seeing that like black and white are supposed to be very grindy. And it's got me a little nervous. And I reached out to some of my friends who are like Pokemon players, and they were like, yeah, black and white's kind of hard. You're going to have to do some grinding in that one too. And they were recommending that I consider like platinum, which I don't know. I played a little bit of diamond, which is in the same generation, but they're like, if you want to try it and not have to grind a lot, platinum is probably the way to go. I feel like nobody could ever stay mad at you. I appreciate that. I think there's a list of people that do have a slight problem with me, but it's okay, you know? You can't make everyone happy. All you can do is stay true to yourself and what's important to you, and people who agree with you will stick around, and maybe you can build bridges with those who don't, but Maybe you can't. Platinum is older than black and white, but it's supposed to be like a little easier. I don't fully understand it, but I think black and white were like had really important like type specific moments where you had to have a specific like Pokemon type to get through. And if we're doing like a true randomizer, they were worried that that would be harder in black and white. I don't know. I don't know a lot about Pokemon, so I don't know everything I'm saying. But yeah, and I don't know. I don't know. I'm just kind of like talking to people and reading things. How would people still be mad at me? I mean, you know, we all, I think even people who like, we all have people in our lives that like we look at them and like we're like, oh, they're so nice and they're so kind and they're so great, right? I think everyone has moments where maybe they're not proud of how they behaved or the things they said or how they acted. So even like the pillars and the beacons of hope and the people we look up to. So I don't know. We all have skeletons in our closets and things we're not proud of. I've grown a lot as a person in, you know, 30 years, so. Yeah, I got a younger brother. Younger in air quotes. Younger in the sense that he is younger than me. He is also in his 30s. So, when I say younger, I just mean it literally, not like, oh, he's a baby. But he's super nice. He's a lot of fun. I would never be mad at you. Well, I appreciate that. Don't mind the beginning of the stream. Oh, it was just good fun. I'm not worried about it. Chocolate milk, hot chocolate. They were fun questions. They prompted some conversation. You know, got people's juices flowing. Always fun. We talk about some. We appreciate some good thought-provoking questions, especially on Tuesday Talks. I will say, for anyone watching who doesn't know the stream that well, I'm super chat focused on Tuesdays in particular, right? This is like a just chatting experience. On the days I play games, I'm not very good at video games, and so I may fall behind on chat. I will eventually get to everyone's messages, but you get used to me being a couple of minutes behind sometimes because I'm so bad at video games. I gotta be real focused. But Tuesdays are usually just chatting there, or you know, like a talking experience. They're not. I don't usually have like a game that I'm playing as well. How I remember the milk and the hot chocolate? I mean, they were interesting questions. The apple juice versus orange juice. There were right and wrong answers. What color are your fingernails? The question, right? I remember. That is true. We remember. That is true. Man. Hey, but Amber, you know, that is such a new command, right? People have been asking for that command for years. And I was sitting at my computer like maybe an hour before stream, and I was like, you know what? I am going to impress someone tonight. I'm going to deliver on a promise that I made years ago to chat. Yeah, chill. Been a while. It's kind of cool. That's part of why I wanted to. That's part of why I wanted to get that command in, because I think there's a lot of folks who've been around for a long time. How many siblings do you have? Tons? Ba 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 ba. Oh no, my face. It got stuck. Hold on, I can fix this. There we go. It got stuck. Did you see that? It got stuck again. Okay, it's fine. All right, everyone. Don't forget. If you are interested, we have a wait, I have 3 older and 1 younger, so I'm like middle child. Okay, I also have tons of half siblings and step. Hey, if you know what, family's family. Like, unless someone's just absolutely not great, right? If they don't treat you well, then they don't have to be family. But a half brother or a half sibling or a step sibling, I mean, they can be just as close. And even like friends, right? Even friends can be family, depending on, I think there's different definitions of family, and people who we care about, they're our family for sure, at least to me. So even if you're close with them and they're half or step, they are absolutely family. But all right, everyone, don't forget. A couple of quick reminders. I know I hit them earlier, but I'm gonna just one more time. There is a VODS channel now, right? There's a VODS channel. So if you ever miss a stream and you don't want to, I don't know about you all, but whenever I try to watch like a VOD on Twitch, it is an awful experience. But it's on YouTube now. So usually like within 12 hours of a stream, I've already exported and uploaded to YouTube. And so if you ever miss a stream and you're like, man, I really wanted to see that Lethal Company stream, but I had work, no worries. It's all being archived. So we're already building a backlog. There's like, I don't know, 12 streams or something now over there. Pretty cool. I'm excited. They're not edited. They're just the VOD. But hey, that's better than nothing. And then don't forget, we've got a lot of streams coming up. Super Mario RPG on Thursday. Potentially some Helldivers 2 on Friday. Who knows? I've got my brother lined up. I'm gonna talk to some other folks and see if I can get some interest. See if we can get a squad. Yeah. And then there'll be a random stream this weekend. I don't know what it'll be yet. It's been a minute since we've done a VR stream. Maybe we'll do. I know Mushy's really been pushing for me to do a Super Hot stream because I've never played Super Hot. Could be fun. Or maybe we'll just keep going with like Super Mario RPG. Who knows? We'll see what we're feeling. Be on the lookout in the Discord server, because Ari and I are going to put together a poll for the upcoming 12-hour stream. That's going to be Baldur's Gate with chat interaction. So we're going to have a poll in the Discord server soon so that people can make some early choices, like what race do I play, what class, you know, things like that. And that way we don't spend hours in character creation while we're live. We'll be doing that off air and have that ready to go so that we get a full 12 hours of gameplay. So it'll be a lot of fun. So I'm looking forward to that. That's in late March, so it's a ways off. So you got time to, you know, go buy a 12 pack of Mountain Dew or whatever you drink, and yeah, it'll be fun. To all the new followers and everyone we met tonight, absolute pleasure to meet you all. To all the returning folks, thank you so much for being here. I hope that the experience wasn't too different with a 2D avatar on the Tuesday talks. So yeah, Amber, thanks for dropping the link to the Discord. Much appreciated. And yeah, I hope that you all have a wonderful night or day, or depending on where you are. The weekend? Yeah. No worries. No worries at all. Olivia, there's plenty of opportunities. I keep a pretty regular schedule, so like I said, 3 to 4 times a week, you know, so I'm sure we will cross paths again, and it was a pleasure to meet you. Unfollowing? How dare you change things? I know. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. But yeah, everyone be safe. Be kind to people around you. Be kind to yourself. And take care until we see each other again. Plant Greg deserves it. Bye, everyone. Bye. 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 Goodbye. 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 Goodbye.